San Diego Comic-Con 2019 50th anniversary with Anthony Starr himself. Took the H out of his name and put it right in front of the Homelander as we bring it in.
I like what you did there.
Thank you. You know, the Homelander is a Superman-esque character in the series.
Very esque, yep.
You know, Star-Spangled Banner cape and all.
Star-Spangled, Captain America meets Superman, meets many different politicians, meets a 180-degree flip, and you've got some kind of mashed mince version of a superhero.
If you've read the Justice League Injustice series, a bit of that, but along with the Garth Ennis series, it's been amazing. Reading the comics, you know, to get inspiration of what the character is going to be like for this series. How dark were you allowed to take it, and how far did you want to pull back?
Yeah, well, it's interesting because the source material is very dark. So dark that if you just transmuted what's on the page to the screen, I don't think you would be allowed to watch it. You know, I think it would be, you'd have to go on the dark net to find it. So there's always that balancing act of figuring out what is that subversive dark content that we want to keep that's also accessible to a wide range of people, because otherwise, you know, the show is nothing without the audience. It's all very well and good to make something that you love and feel good about, but without the audience, we're nothing. So it's always it's a balancing act, and I think, you know, it's a credit to Eric Kripke. We'll see how everyone responds. I can't wait to launch it this week, but I think he's managed to find a nice balance. The creative team, him and Seth Rogen, and that they've really tried to find that balance of pushing the show out there and really extending people's boundaries and putting us and the audience out of our comfort zones, and at the same time keeping a God's eye view and a little objectivity, and just making sure that we don't overstep. Now that makes for sometimes uncomfortable viewing, but you know, this is not a show for kids, so it's one of those things that I think people will. Well, we just hope that people respond and have as much fun as we have making it.
Well, I've read every issue of the original series and the Herogasm spinoff. I've already seen season 1, so you know, it keeps the entire spirit of the comic, which I'm thrilled with.
I think so. I think that spirit is in there. You know, I think they've done. You know, the powers that be have done a really good job of protecting the soul of the show and keeping, you know, the characters in the show are fantastic. You know, that were in the graphic novel, and the concept is amazing, and they've taken that, extended it, made it a little bit more, you know, updated things into, you know, the cultural can of worms that we live in, the social can of worms that we're in at the moment. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of turmoil. So, yeah, you know, I think they've done a good job of managing that.
Anthony Starr, The Homelander. The Boys drops on Amazon Prime Friday, July 26th. You're not going to be disappointed. Anthony, thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Pleasure meeting you.